Okay, so this is going to be just show another brushless conversion of a WL Toys 144001. What I did was it originally has this motor, everybody knows, um, and it's decent as it is. It's just a little underpowered for the suspension that it has. They work real good. So I put this Surpass Hobby 12 turn 550 brushed 3-pole motor. I even soldered the diode on this one so it wouldn't backfeed the original brushed ESCs. I bought this car as all stock. And the few things I did was, of course, I put fluid in the diffs, some thick silicone. It's not leaking out, so that's good. Uh, all adjustments, the toe in, toe out, all that, because it doesn't come adjusted very well. So it runs a lot better now. Another thing I did for was I didn't like the giant spoiler on the back, just like a giant billboard, I guess. So I trimmed this down, and that's still plenty for downforce in the back, but not acting like a parachute. Um, Also, okay, so here we go with the tires. These are the original tires. So slightly taller, slightly wider. Well, a good bit wider, but a lot better. These are really good. They're only a little bit bigger, not going crazy. I'm glad these are what they are. There's no foam in them, but they're nice. They stick real good for off road. This thing is on rails, so loving these tires. I'll try to put a link down to what they are, but I'm new at this here stuff. So um, anyway, the electronics are from a team associated DR10 drag car. So that's a Reedy brushless motor. I think I'm going to say 3600 kV. Don't quote me. A standard size servo wouldn't fit at all. And this Traxxas servo that I had is slightly smaller, and it fit down in between the motor and the steering column. And I had to modify it. So I raised up with a spacer the arm for the steering, and took a little bit of work, but it's working. It's probably got to make sure it's a little bit better. As I don't have a ball end on one side, I couldn't find a tall ball end, but for now it's working. It's probably a weak point. I'll fix that. Um, let's see what else. And then the speed controller, I think, is a 60 or an 80 amp Reedy. As you can see, it's a SC600BL. Um, it's got the receiver's got a gyro. This is the everything that was in there. This is a total swap of a powertrain and electronics. So it has a gyro in it, and I found that with this car, I ran it a couple times now, and I shut the gyro off because it's so small. There's no way it can correct for it. This real short wheelbase, and it just doesn't do that much for me. I'm used to running without them, and this one too. I shut it off. It runs a lot better with it for me anyway. With it off, um, but my biggest problem, and I was trying to find out about this, is mine came without brakes. I mean, I would right from stock from the box. I push the trigger forward, and it would slam right into reverse, and that didn't seem good. Tried to find out about it, couldn't find really much about it. So I I changed the motors out. Then the ESC started heating up, and I didn't like that setup. So I had to go brushless. I mean, I just got fed up with it not having brakes and it heating up. So now I have a car that's really performs really well. It'll wheelie at just about any throttle position. Um, and with all I've done to it now, it locks, it hooks up real good for a little off roader. I put the droop screws in it too, like, I don't know if you can see that. But anyway, they're there. Oh, yeah. There's one. and the others. So I just took it down. I still got it a bit, but at this angle, it doesn't grind or anything. It doesn't make a lot of noise. It spins smoothly. Any lower, and then it starts binding up a little bit. And sitting with the front there. Maybe that's not the best way to do it. And I see, obviously, see, I haven't. It's like new. So all the little things people are saying about them definitely does work. So that's my setup.